Hey everyone, welcome back to PMLearn, your absolute go-to hub for all things project management and agile frameworks. If you are preparing for your Scrum certifications or if you are a Scrum Master looking to transform your engineering terms, today's video is a must-watch. We are diving deep into one of the core pillars of Scrum, self-organization. Well, we'll discuss what it actually is, what it isn't, how leadership style change to support it, and the massive benefits it brings. Let's get into the slides. So, what our topic today? Self-organization in Scrum. In traditional project management, we are used to command and control, a PM assigning tasks to developers and checking up on them. Scrum completely flips this script. It's built on a fundamental paradigm shift: employees driver to highest value when they are trusted and empowered to organize themselves. Let's break down this principle. First, Scrum starts with a powerful assumption. Employees are not lazy. They are self-motivated, proactive, and they actively seek greater responsibilities. Think about it like this. If you hire smart, skilled professionals and then micromanage them, they stop thinking. But when you give them a goal and say, "We trust you to figure out how to build this," magic happens. This autonomy leads to incredible value realization. The quality of the code increases, the team works faster, and they deliver fast, greater value to the customer. To make this work, the management style has to evolve. In Scrum, we prefer what we call supporting leadership, often referred to as servant leadership. Imagine a traditional manager as a traffic cop, directing every car, checking speeds. A supporting leader, on the other hand, is like a snowplow. Their job isn't to tell the team how to drive, but to clear the snow off the road so the team can drive smoothly. As a Scrum Master, you aren't asking, "Did you write this line of code yet?" Instead, you ask, "What is stopping you from writing the code, and how can I help remove that blocker today?" That is supporting leadership. Now, let's address a common myth. Some managers get terrified of Agile because they think self-organization means developers can do whatever they want. It's going to be absolute chaos. This is completely wrong. Self-organization does not mean unchecked freedom. First, the team is strictly bound by the project vision defined at the very beginning. Every line of a code they write must align with that vision. Second, the team works very closely with stakeholders. As we go through process like develop epics and create user stories, the team is constantly collaborating to refine requirements. They have freedom in how they build, but what they build is tightly aligned with business goals. So, how does self-organization look in action during planning? It boils down to three key steps. First, prioritization. The product owner is the sole voice of the customer. They own the product backlog and decide what features are most important. Estimation. Once the features are set, the self-organization Scrum team steps in. They decide how to break these features down into smaller tasks and eliminate the effort needed. Third, ownership. Here's the gold standard of Scrum. No one assigns tasks. In planning, team members voluntarily pull tasks. They self-assign. This shift from pushed task to pulled task creates immense personal commitment and physiological ownership. Once the sprint begins, how does the team stay aligned without a manager breathing down their neck? Scrum has built-in structure for this. Daily stand-ups. A quick 15-minute daily sync. Each member shared progress and highlights blockers. It's the ultimate self-organization tool where developers solve problems on the fly. Scrum of Scrums. When you have multiple teams working on a big product, representatives meet to align and manage cross-team dependencies. Scrum guidance body. If the team needed advice or templates, they can reach out to this organizational body for guidance. Again, the team pulls this help when they need it. At the end of the sprint, we reach the climax of self-organization, the demonstrate and validate sprint process. The team doesn't just submit a status report, they actually demo a potentially shippable product increment to the product owner and key stakeholders. When the product owner accepts the deliverables, the team gets the deep physiological satisfaction of seeing their hard work immediately validated. On the other hand, customers get to see real tangible progress instead of abstract slides decks. It's a win-win. Let's summarize the massive benefits of implementing self-organization in your company. The buy-in and shared ownership. Because the team estimated and picked the task themselves, they are personally invested in the success of the sprint. Boosted motivation. Autonomy is one of the highest drives of human motivation. Happy teams build great products. Innovative and creative environment. When developers aren't focused to follow rigid, pre-planned instructions, they think outside the box. Simplest and best approach. Cross-functional teams collaborate originally to find the most elegant, simple solutions to complex technical changes. To help you implement this, let's look at the actual goal of a self-organization team. First, they must clearly understand the project vision and why their work brings value to the organization. If they don't know the why, they cannot self-organize the how. Second, they need to actively participate in estimating user stories and assigning tasks to themselves. And third, they should be able to identify tasks independently during sprint planning, showing complete accountability. Next, their goal during execution. They must apply the leverage their cross-functional expertise because they are diverse team. They shouldn't work in silos. Designers, front-end, devs and testers must collaborate continuously. They focuses on delivering tangible results that can be easily validated and accepted. They must proactively resolve individual problems together in the daily stand-up meetings rather than writing for weekly status meetings. Finally, to build a sustainable culture, self-organizing team strive to clarify doubts and discrepancies immediately. There should be zero fear of asking questions or making mistakes. Upgrade knowledge and skills continuously through team masterclass and pairing session. Maintain stability. This is the major Scrum recommendation. Keep the team composition stable throughout the project. Changing team members destroys trust and halts the self-organization process. And that wraps up our deep dive masterclass on self-organization in Scrum. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you worked in a truly self-organized team, or do you still face micromanagement in your daily agile practices? Let me know in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to PMLearn and hit the bell icon so you never miss another project management masterclass. Until next time, keep learning, keep organizing, and I will see you in the next video.